Hello YouTube, today we're going to show you this transformation I did with the operating system, this operating system. So this is the login screen. I'm just going to play around with it. Uh, uh, so I'm just going to pick the default uh, session, or start the session. Uh, so this is what usually comes up on the screen, and it loads an application like this. Uh, so yeah, and I've customized the window manager, the taskbar, the the icons, and this is still the same, and not the the mouse cursor. It's still black and white. As you can see, the circle I'm making with it. You can see the black in the cursor. Uh, uh, the panel. No. I customized the panel with these settings. And this right here. And icons. This is directory. And this is also directory. This is application menu. So let's open the terminal app. So this is what the terminal app looks like. This is enable audio. This is a root terminal, and this is terminal. This is your username versus root localhost, and the internet doesn't work. This is the internet. It says failed to execute default web browser. This is. Let's go to the settings manager or the control panel. I don't know if it looks like Windows Vista. It kind of looks like Windows Vista. Yeah, Windows Vista. And it's kind of acting a little bit slow. Let's go to appearance. I changed the font size of the desktop. And the window manager. So this is sans and this is 6 and regular. So change it to those settings and change, or you can just change the DPI setting to not 137, but anywhere between 126 and 137. Yeah. So change it to anywhere between I don't know. I don't remember. I just said it, but I don't remember. Uh Anyways, let's go into file system. This is the file system. And yeah, it doesn't look like Windows Vista. And this is the screensaver. This is what moves up onto this is the preview. So if you do that, it just does that. So it's kind of like the computer, the screensaver, like kind of like reacts to your mouse cursor or the click. It reacts to the click. So if I click it, it'll do that. If I let go of the click, then it'll just go back to normal. Let's try it with this screensaver. And this, or this one. So yeah, if you click, it'll restart the screensaver. And it's kind of like it's like this. It's kind of like a game screensaver, like this. So let's preview. So that's the screensaver. Let's try this one. So every time you click it, it just goes down. Every time you click it, every time you click it, it just this is that. So and this one. And advanced settings, power management, color maps, text manipulation, image manipulation. So that's the screensaver. This is the accessories, rename, so for example, if you want to rename a file such as this document, then it'll just give the date and then the original file name, and then if we click rename files, it'll go to the it'll just rename it to this, your date, and then your file name, then again and again and again. And these are the credits. And let's close out of that, and then let's go into that application. And so that application doesn't work, millimeter. And let's look at one of my documents. Let's look at one of documents. I'm going to open folder. I'm going to open folder, SD card, and then document, documents right here, and the document. uh, let's uh uh pick a default app to open this document. For example, this. It opens a window. And it's kind of like, it just goes away quickly. And that was all of the transformation from an operating system to Windows Vista. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and